Hi, welcome everybody. We all want to be better problem solvers, and that's why we need to find out the root cause of a problem. Step by step, we are gonna go to one of the best tools that are available for this, the Fishbone Diagram. First, we need to put something clear. What is the root cause? So the root cause is the origin where the problem starts, or what is causing the problem. So it could be one specific thing, could be multiple things. Based on experience, it's not going to be more than 2 or 3 factors. Just think in a cup of coffee, or making a cup of coffee. So we have our brewer, and we are going to have what we call the input and the result, that is, of course, the cup of coffee. So the problem is going to be exactly the same. You're observing something, some result that you don't like, that is the problem. And in the other side is going to be factors. In the coffee cup making is going to be the coffee cup as the result, as the problem that you are seeing, as the effect that you are seeing. And in the other hand, is going to be the causes, is going to be the inputs. This is going to be the coffee bean, the brand of the coffee, the meal of the coffee, the temperature, the type of water, etc. So our job is to find out the causes, because from multiple causes we need to find out the one that are causing the problem. So in order to do a successful fishbone diagram, also known as ISHIKAWA diagram, we need to follow 5 basic steps. Define the problem or defect, define the theme for the brainstorming, perform the brainstorming session, prioritize the root cause, and develop a plan to validate the potential causes. In the right side, you are going to put the effect, the problem as you are seeing. In the left side is going to be the root causes. In this fishbone, we are going to have 6 branches. It's going to be man, machine, material, method, measurement, and mother nature. These are known as the 6M. This is why this tool is one of my favorites on problem solving, because what happens frequently when you are trying to solve a problem and you put together a team, if you have a very old machine, everybody wants to blame and find the root cause on the machine, and maybe it's not there. So you force, with these 6 categories, you are forcing your team to think in all possibilities. We have 5 steps. The first one is define the problem or defect. For problem definition, I always recommend to follow the 5W2H method. What is the problem? What is happening? When did it happen? Who does it affect? Why is a problem? How many and how much is affecting, and how often it is happening. Going through all these 7 questions, what you are getting is a clear understanding of the problem. We call sharpening the problem. And that is critical, because you need to communicate very clear to your team what is the problem. Everybody needs to understand what is the problem. Point number 2, define your team for brainstorming. It's important to have a limited number of participants. What individuals you need to have in your small group of people? Let's take 4 to 8 people maximum. So you need, of course, you as a leader, but you need in your team the process owner. The process owner is the sheriff in town, the guy that is responsible for the process. one operator, the person that is operating the system. He's gonna, or he or she is gonna give us a perspective or the understanding of the problem since the perspective of the user. Very, very important. A technical expert. Okay, so this technical expert is who knows all the technical stuff regarding the type of problem or process that you are trying to solve. You are going to be the coordinator of all these, so you need to have good communication or working your communication skills. And the next step, number 3, how to perform a successful brainstorm session. First, we need to have clear 2 things. We are looking for a large number of ideas, not quality of ideas. We don't want the perfect idea. We want as much as possible. Okay? We need to be creative, trying to find in every single possibility of the problem to be occurring. Since we don't know the root cause, remember, any idea could help. Any idea could trigger another idea that maybe is the right one. Okay? Golden rule on brainstorming is never criticize an idea. Never say that we have done this before and never work. In the brainstorming, I recommend what we call the post-it technique. So you're going to deliver post-it notes to all participants, and you're going to explain them the problem that we already clearly defined. Let's use this example. Having a problem with high variability on archery. So that is going to be on the head of my fishbone. Then I'm going to draw the branches for the 6M. Then in the post-it technique, what I'm going to do is deliver post-it to each one of the participants and ask them to write the potential root causes that they think they are causing the high variability on archery. One idea per post-it, and we are going to start. After the round, I'm going to collect the post-its with the ideas. I'm going to read it out loud, and we are going to filter the ideas. When we all agree on the ideas, we are going to post in each brand. Okay? So if it's required, go for a second round of ideas or brainstorming, and when everything is done, finalize. In this brainstorming, especially when you are reading the ideas, a lot of side discussions are going to come. Just try to keep it down, try to keep it controlled. Step number 4, prioritize the potential root cause. Once you finalize your fishbone, you are going to vote for each idea, taking this scale. 3 for most likely, 2 for medium, and 1 for low probability of being the root cause. So you're going to start reading out loud each idea of the causes, and you are going to start voting, or everyone on the room is going to vote for each idea. Start your voting process, and when you complete all the voting for all the ideas, you are going to make a list of the ideas. So you are going to sum all the votings. So you are going to prioritize from top to down the most frequent or the ideas that people think that is have more probability to be the root cause. So what is important to this list is that we are going to start validating each one of these potential root causes. Let's go to number 5, critical step. How we are going to validate the ideas, the potential root causes that we think that are causing the problem. When you have your list, you have your root cause, you have your rating that is coming from the voting. You are in the next column in your list, you are going to put how you are going to validate that idea. Until we validate that idea is when we can say that we found the root cause. How do we know that we find the true root cause? There is a method called turn on, turn off the problem. So with the cause or the potential cause that we find as significant, we are going to manipulate the process in order to try to create on purpose the problem. If we are able to do that, we have found the root cause. This ISHIKAWA diagram or Fishbone diagram is one of the best tools that we can use to find out the root cause of a problem. When we have a problem, it's because we don't know the cause. So use this tool that is going to be very effective on the finding of the true root cause, and follow these 5-step methods, and I assure you that you are going to find the solution of your problem.